What's the good word? Yeah, it's your boy DKB here. So we have a really cool story that I wanted to dive into involving our former offensive tackle, potentially could have been a guard for us, Cameron Clark, drafted in the same draft class as Mekhi Becton, if I'm actually remembering correctly. Either way, though, he ended up suffering a career-ending injury on a freak play. Ended up being a spinal cord injury, and I believe it was in the neck area for him. But ultimately, it cut his career short. And I think the long-term projection for him was going to end up being a quality backup. So we're not talking, a high-level starter or anything like that. But my favorite part of this whole story is that none of those things have mattered when it's come to the New York Jets. So the great news with Cameron Clark is that the New York Jets are actually welcoming him on board to their player development department. He will be helping kick things off for rookies and other pros that are coming into the NFL or that have been in the NFL and, the whole acclimation period, getting adjusted to the scheme and everything. That'll be part of what his forte is. And I love it. This isn't even the first time, especially for a player with this kind of background, right? Quincy Enunwa was another wide receiver / tight end hybrid for us. And he ended up suffering a career-ending injury himself. And now we see him on the New York Jets, YouTube channel. He's out there producing content. He's working with some of the big guys out there in the league when it comes to speaking about the Jets. And I think he does some things broader than just the New York Jets, tunnel vision focused as well. So it's great to see him being able to go out there, switch paths, and thrive. And I'm expecting the same thing for Cameron Clark as well. So love this entire story. I was interested what it is, that the player development department would potentially do. I think, of course, this will change a little bit depending on, the different franchises around the league. But for the most part, and I ended up getting this from NFL.com, it says personal development, or at least the NFL player development. It comes along with assisting players, legends, and their families as they live healthy and fulfilling lives, mentally, physically, holistically, before, during, and after their playing experiences, resources, and support for all current players to set them up for success on and off the field. So it's kind of what I expected, maybe not as hands-on when it comes to like being a coach on the field, but when you want to talk about getting somebody acclimated into your system, getting them acclimated to the area. A good example would be Aaron Rodgers recently, right? A guy like Cameron Clark could be going out there making sure he can find, a comfortable living situation for Aaron Rodgers as he moves to New Jersey. That could be the new incoming class of rookies, right? Making sure they have the connections that they need immediately to go out there and kind of start building a comfort level with some guys on the roster. Immediately, I think Will McDonald, the Breece Hall connection with the Iowa State boys there. So this is going to be something I can't wait to, hopefully get some more information on. It'll be great to see some of the highlights from Cameron Clark working in that role. But these are the things that make me really excited to be a New York Jets fan, that you see the team taking care of players that, are doing or try to do their best to help provide a great product on the field for the New York Jets. But outside of the football perspective, just on a personal human level, it's great to see them, allowing them to still contribute to the sport that they love in football, and for it to still be with their own franchise in the New York Jets. So here's hoping Cameron Clark has a wonderful career in wherever the player development department can take him. And hopefully he ends up thriving. We see him maybe getting to the front office ranks at some point. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are, and I'll catch you guys again. Peace.